How's it going, guys? In this video, we'll be talking about the all-new Ravager 1000 cc's from Massimo Motor. As you can see, it's a sports style UTV, kind of like similar to name brand ones like Can-Am's and Polaris's, and very similar in power as well. Now you get a 1000 cc engine on this thing right here, and it puts out about like 85 horsepower. These come with right about like 29s on the tires in the front, 29s on the rear, right there. Big knobby tire so it can tear up some terrain pretty good. Look at the suspension system on it. It has a BI interlock suspension system, so it's more like a variant interlock suspension system. I think that's a patented suspension system type from Massimo, and they use a CNC machine, the laser cut, versus those tubular technologies made for these right here. So they're a lot more reliable and durable. You have these plates right here protected from hitting any type of rocks or debris along the way. Has your disc brakes in the front, and then same thing on the rear. You get disc brakes, individual disc brakes. As you can hear the rumble, it's a 2-cylinder 4-stroke engine. Comes with a trailer hitch with the ball already installed, ready to go on it. Also has rear independent suspension system right here, and a forward the front A-arm system right here. So as far as like the cooling system, it's a water cooled engine. So you see your radiator right here, so your water circulation system going down with those blue hoses right there, and it has a bunch of relays and some of your electrical wiring harnesses up on the top, which you can easily get access to right from here. As you can see, it got the windshield on it right there. Now they intentionally put in these clamps and half shield is so that way you can get a good vision on what's coming at you, but still keep most of the bugs out the way. Got a really nice mirror set right here. As you can see, the degree of freedom is a lot more than some of the UTVs that other brand makes. Now, the depth on this bed is remarkable. It's very noticeable, and I really love this because I've not seen this type of depth in most of the UTVs that we have. So, as you can see, top to bottom, it's really nice, deep, and you got tie downs right there, so you can, lock down some of the stuff that you have that you don't want to fly off while you ride it. Metal bar on the side for rails, and the best thing about this is the ground clearance. So let's take a look at that. So you're looking almost close to 17 inches factory set ground clearance on this thing. We also have like lift kit available for it if you'd like to go higher, but I think that's plenty enough for like mild to like advanced trail riding. Now, as you can also see, we put in lights. I'm really trying to wait till the dark so that way we can show you the full image of this in the nighttime, show you guys how it looks like with the lights, the whip lights on the rear, and then the underglows at the bottom ends of the speaker system right here. Let's talk about the interior. Got metal frame doors on this thing right here. That's your lock and lock for the door. You use that to get it off there. So you can see not just the ground clearance, but the seat height is remarkably high. You're sitting right at about 36 inches off the ground, so that's like 3 feet right there. To put it in perspective, I'll go farther out so you can see it. There you go. Now let's get on it. Every time I get in and out, I expect like a little step for me because it's kind of so tall. I'm not used to hopping out of units like this. All right, so let's look at the dash. Right here is your digital screen. It tells you how many miles, kilometers you put on it, how fast you're going, if you're on neutral, reverse, or drive, and then your engine temperature, your RPM, and also tell you what drive you're in as far as like your transmission. Is it a two-wheel drive? drive mode, four-wheel drive mode, or locking differential with the four-wheel drive on mode. Now, these are all your adjusters, so you can, as you can see, set it and reset it button. Miles to kilometers, as you can see, it changes to kilometers now. I'm sorry, miles from kilometers. Time set, you can put a time on it, and you hit mode, it gives you different options on that as well. Now, this one's your hazard right there. Override, and this is for your lights. Turn signals, high beam, low beam, horn. As you can see, as soon as you turn this on, these lights glow, because I guess they sense it that it's already nighttime, so you make sure the buttons are glowed as well. Now this is a cool one, this right here. This is a rear differential lock. As you can see, it's now starting to blink with an X and a circle in the rear. That means you're on a rear differential lock mode. So it lets you use the rear lock and front lock differential independently. So at some points maybe you just want the rear to lock and the front to stay as it is. You can do that. So this button helps you do that. Now if you want, let's say, now if you want to go and engage the four-wheel drive mode, you just push this button right there, slide this over, and you're already in four-wheel drive with the rear lock, and this keeps the rear unlock mode on it right there. So that's kind of neat. Now you have your 12-volt socket right there, so you can use this as a cigarette lighter, and then you have your 12-volt socket right here as well. You can use additional cigarette lighter right here. Right there, close it up. And your 3-pin connector for your winch. So it comes wireless, in and out right there, and a little glove box. It needs a key to operate, so I can't really open it, but it's got plenty of space in there. And you have something to hold on to when it gets really shaky. A 5-point harness right there, and a big bucket seats, kind of like the ones that you get on a sports car where they hug you. So that's pretty nice. I feel like I'm being hugged with the seats, and it's really comfortable too. I'm about like 5'9", 5'10", and I fit just perfect. It's compact. I like the fact that it's compact as well, so it could fit in any decent sized trailer. About like us. If you have like a 5x8, 5x9, I think it should be more than enough. A hard top right there, and big metal tubings for the frame, so that's, I know that's pretty sturdy. Even if it flips over, I know I'm going to be protected in this, so it's kind of nice to have it. Alright, so let's talk about the drive modes. You have neutral, high drive, low drive, reverse, and parking. So you could use, let's say, high drive to go as fast as you want, and you want to maybe set up your drive mode to where it's not in four-wheel drive mode and no rear differential lock mode. That way you can get the highest speed out of this unit, which the factory says it gets up to like 65. Now, when you put it in low drive, that means it, let's say you'd be just operating around like 7 miles an hour or less, or you're in a position where you don't want to go fast, because let's say if you're stuck in a mud hole or something like that. So that's how you want to use the low drive. Reverse, just regular reverse, low gears. Reverse and L drive is more like low end gear, so that's when you have more pulling power on this thing than your top end. You have your park mode, so you just have to push this button right here. That's how you slide it. Now it's in park mode, and the dash changes to P. Similarly, you put it in R, N, H, and L, the dash changes from P to R, neutral, high, and low, right there. And I know it's flashing because we're very low on fuel. We don't put that much fuel in stock when we have this thing. Now talk about the space right here. You see this aisle right here, it's pretty wide. See, that's how wide it is, and it gives us enough room for like passengers and the driver to be comfortably fitted in, and they're not always shoulder to shoulder. That's kind of neat. There's your mirrors right there. You can adjust it so you can see that's the view. You can adjust it a little higher, just let it stay like that. And that's just the remote controls. Actually, one's for the underglow, one's for the whip lights. with the factory, but we can install it for you guys. It should be no problem at all. The windshield does come with the factory standard. Lights and the speakers are extra. Now, also let's talk about this thing right here. It has all tilt wheel feature, so you can see that. Push it, and then it raises it up. You gotta pull it and push it down. Sorry, I'm doing with one hand. I'm just the only one here, so sorry about that interrupt. All right, so that's your push wheel. Your tilt wheel. And then this one has power steering. It's very easy to move. Very easy, nice and comfortable. All right, so that's as far as what I wanted to say on the interior and then the drive modes on these. Let's see how the lights are looking like now from the outside. Oh, much better. It's coming out. It's coming out, guys. It's getting darker. So, and we'll also go and drive it to show you guys what the torque is on this one, how it looks when it drives. Right there. It's a beautiful machine. Now, as you can see, it also comes with a 3,500-pound winch. The good thing is they put in nylon material on it, so that way your cord does not rust and stuff like that, so it's a lot more durable. The fans just kick in already. It's good. And these whip lights, you can get them online, or you can have us install it. We can do that for you guys. It's not a problem. These are really dope, nice lights, because in the nighttime, you're gonna be seeing in colors, so that's really good. There you go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video now and then wait until it gets a little more darker and go and take it out for a spin so you can see how it rides and all that stuff. So that is it, guys. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, share as much as possible, so that we can improve our videos and bring